Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 6th of July, 2023. We're using the Out of Hand Tarot for our message today. We have the Sun in Cancer, the Moon's in Aquarius. It will shift into Pisces much later today. We've got Venus and Mars hanging out in Leo. We've got Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, all in retrograde, giving us an opportunity to restructure some aspects of our life experience, to bring some of our long nurtured dreams to life, and an opportunity to challenge what we think we know. All right, let's get into the cards. How might we achieve our highest and greatest potential today according to Tarot? Our first card is the Hanged One. Major Arcana, first out. Again, we're on a roll with this lately. This happens more often than not. Excellent, right? So different perspectives. That's what we're looking at here with the Hanged One as our first card. It's pausing in the action for enlightenment. And this is a choice. You know, the Hanged One isn't hanging there upside down from a pillar and a post. For any kind of punishment whatsoever. I know some people think that that's like being put in the stocks. It's not. This is a personal choice to actually put ourselves here to the pillar and the post and to look at things from a completely different perspective, to garner the gains of our enlightenment and leverage them in the now in a way that is different, in a way that could potentially challenge us. We get very comfortable with routines. We get very comfortable with our specific way of doing this, that, and the other thing. And I feel that the Hanged One is here inviting us to shake it up, look at things very differently. And I also feel a strong message of being willing and able to acknowledge differing opinions, differing ways, and differing actions. You know, we may be comfortable with our way. There could be 1,000 different ways for whatever it is that's showing up in the now. For each and every one of us, it's going to be unique. And we might have some comfortable way of responding to situations and circumstances. And I see this card as an opportunity for us to respond differently, to be spontaneous. Let's see what's next. What's it connecting to? There's the Sun, another major arcana for us, and the happiest card in tarot. So there's brilliant clarity in the day. There's bliss on overflow with this card. And I feel like this is a great support card to challenging the status quo here with the Hanged One. And, you know, I'm coming back to that funny little statement: if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. And where we have a unique opportunity today to do something different and have it work out brilliantly in a way of creating even greater bliss. I'm feeling something emerge off these cards. Now we have Justice. Yeah, that's confirming it. So 3 major arcana on the table now. And Justice card, this is about truth, harmony, balance, mercy as well. And I feel like we are being merciful within our self-relationship and bringing our brilliant clarity to add even greater enlightenment to the energy atmosphere. I'm sensing here that where we may edit ourselves for the sake of social etiquette, we're taking off the edit filter. I feel like we have a readiness and a willingness to bring the love, to bring the tough love even. We have the courage and we have the fire to say what requires saying without so much justification, clarification, or pardoning ourselves for speaking the truth. As in, well, pardon me, I know this might be difficult to hear. However, have you considered? I don't feel like we're taking that route today. I feel like we're going right for the heart of the matter, and that's going to take some guts. And I feel like we've got that all day long, and it challenges the status quo. It shakes things up. So be ready to open fire with your words and speak the brilliantly clear and enlightening truth in a raw and authentic way. Look at this, another major arcana. And here's the devil now. Ooh, whoa, great card because, and look how it's done. It's done like shadow puppets on the wall, right? Very cool. So we're going to challenge an illusion today. And it's an illusion that has created a habit of false comfort. I like that. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable in the moment as it's unfolding, especially if we're delivering courageously a raw and authentic truth. And it doesn't come out so clean and so sweet sounding. I'm not saying go out there and be a jackass, just saying speak the truth, and use as few words as possible. Sometimes blunt is really welcome. Ask the Queen of Wands. It's something I love about the character of that card. Is this queen, I feel her energy here, that's why I'm bringing her up. This queen is the one that says what everybody else is thinking and doesn't dare to say. She does it with tact, she does it with diplomacy, but she gets the point across, and she gets it across with fire and great clarity. I feel like that's what the sun's bringing us, and it also invokes a tremendous amount of enlightenment and reconsideration of current perspective and an entertainment of something new and different. Following the devil, we've got, our only minor arcana is the Four of Pentacles. Great card, because I feel like we're taking something out of the vault. And what are we taking? A deep truth. And how are we doing it? In a raw and authentic way. We're not making it all shiny and pretty. And sometimes that's even more beautiful. It doesn't, whatever it is that we have to offer today does not have to be polished. It just has to be brilliantly clear and real and wow. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. This is how the universe is supporting us as these energies unfold in the atmosphere. And these cards represent what may not be so obvious. Okay, well, our first card is the Hermit. A quest beckons. Yeah. I feel like we're blazing a new trail, and we're challenging the aspect of personality in the Devil card that would have us reconsider raw truth, to polish it up, to clean it up, and make it sound bright and easy and lovely, when the truth of it is challenging our status quo can get kind of messy, which is great. Now, the devil is number 15. Add the 1 and the 5 and you get a 6. 6 is our harmony and balance. So keep in mind that the presence of the devil card in the reading can upset the apple cart. We've talked about that a few times in recent readings, though that turning over of ideas and considerations is welcome and ultimately creates a greater balance. So while being tactful, diplomatic, and socially acceptable in the way we express ourselves, we kind of pasteurize everything, homogenize everything, and make it sound, easily digestible. And not every aspect of life is that way. I mean, think about it, really. Just getting out the door sometimes is loaded with chaos. And then you arrive to your destination looking all serene. No acknowledgement whatsoever what went into arriving. Okay, anyway, so a quest is beckoning here. I lost my train of thought here. Yes, we're taking something out of the vault with that Four of Pentacles. I feel like we've got something really precious to share, and we usually keep that in some way on lockdown. And these cards are encouraging us to take it out of the vault. And that in itself is a new quest here with the Hermit. So this is a divine masculine energy, and this comes out of self-relationship. We may be boldly taking a step in our divine masculine energy today as we embark on a new quest and blaze a new trail in this brilliant clarity from a completely different perspective, because it gives us much better harmony and has us living in our raw authenticity. Then we have the Three of Cups. Excellent. That's cause for celebration anytime. These are the ladies, or the characters of strength, justice, and temperance on this card. And this card indicates sharing. It also indicates multiplying, taking all the rewards of the Two of Cups, the ever-expanding, deepening bond within self-relationship, and expanding upon that, rippling that out in our energy atmosphere through our sphere of influence. So this is cause for celebration. Whatever's coming out of this Four of Pentacles vault is a big deal for us, and it opens new doors for us. Oh, cool. Look at this. So we have justice, and now we have temperance. And both of those cards are represented here in the Three of Cups. There's great change going on. There's divine alchemy taking place. This is the Archangel Michael energy coming through the reading and saying there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes. You may have zero evidence of this right now. It may look like nothing's happening, but everything's happening, especially when we are taking the posture of the Hanged One here in the reading. This allows for a graceful flow of energy on our behalf as we yield to and allow what the universe has to bless us with to actually flow through. That's what we get out of the Hanged Man. That's what we get out of the enlightenment that comes with this card. And then we have Six of Wands, which is victory and success. Excellent. Underneath that is the Moon. I'm not going to go into all these cards, but I saw that the Moon was here, so I thought I'd take a look at the major arcana energy. We're definitely challenging some illusions here. We have some new ideas, some thoughts that are emerging. They're breaking the surface, and they are in consideration. They are different. They are unique. They are a bit unusual, and that's exactly what the atmosphere is calling for. Wow, look at that. And then the Emperor is under that. So lots of major arcana influence here in the reading. So it's a bigger deal. That's the deal with the major arcana cards. They speak to energies that are longer lasting, less temporary. They will shift, they will move, they will flow, yes, but they're here to stay for a bit. And I do feel the influence of the retrograde energy from these other planets, because those retrogrades are here to stay for a while too. So this is a make hay while the sun shines kind of message. Take action on what's before you, what's being nurtured within you that contributes to the love, bliss, and happiness of your now and your oncoming. The door is literally being held open for us today, I feel, by the universe, so that we can live in celebration of our greatest joys. And to accomplish that, we may need to bring our raw authenticity courageously to these now moments, so that we can create an atmosphere where whatever we've been nurturing inside our own vault can be maintained on our foundation in the now. All right, angel answers. Ooh, breaking stuff, nearly. That was a good save. Great deck for confirmation, answering questions if you have them, or receiving a symbolic message. Or getting a message from your own guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. What do you have for us, angel answers? Our first card, trust. Trust yourself to handle whatever vulture thoughts show up through that devil card that challenge us to not challenge the status quo. Bring your inner emperor fire to that. Next. Let go, go with the flow. Trust the energy atmosphere to support you. Trust the universe has your back. Trust you've got your own back. And trust your truth is welcome, no matter how it's delivered. Then we have the soft and quiet no. Sometimes a no in the now is a yes for later. So do consider that. If you asked a yes, no, there's your no. I also feel trust and let go of the no. Trust that that no brings something better. And not the right time. Yes, a pause in the action. It's not the right time to go barreling forward impetuously into something that you don't have all the detail on. So be in good consideration and of what's unfolding in your now, and challenge the temptation of your ego and potential vulture thoughts that are aggressively attempting to keep you safe. Challenge that, because it could be a limit, an obstacle, or a way that we shrink instead of step forward. We may have to say no to that energy today, because it is not the right time to keep our raw authenticity a secret, to keep it quiet. It's not the right time to necessarily clean up our words and polish it all up so it sounds delightful to everybody's ear. You know, we have to shake off the shackle of temptation to do just that, and bring the tough love every now and then. Okay, final word on the reading from Wisdom of the Oracle. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? It is so super humid that the cards do not want to shuffle. What a cool one to get. Here's the buy the book card. I think we're throwing the book out today. It is appropriate at times to do things by the book because that works, right? And I feel like this is the atmosphere where we can challenge that by the book attitude. So that's a great confirmation card in the face of all of these other cards. So engage what you know, then challenge what you know, and be willing to do something differently. Bring the spontaneity today. Have a beautiful Thursday, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. Peace, love, happiness. Namaste.